All right, example 2, the piecewise graph is already given to you. So it says, what is the equation of the function? So what we have to do is we have to come up with the actual equation. So we're sort of going backwards with this problem. So I'm going to take my two pieces. Let's say I take this is my piece 1 right here. Piece 1. And if you look at that, okay, it's a closed circle at x equals 3. And then it goes on forever. So that means x is greater than or equal to 3. Now I have specific points on here. One point is 310. And then the other point is 12.7, it looks like. And then the question is asking us, we need to know what the equation is. Well, think of what we did in chapter 2. Well, when you're given 2 points, you can calculate the slope. So y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. You're going to simplify. And then you can sub that in and get it in y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to take the I'll take the second point. And I'm going to put that into my y equals mx plus b. Put everything in there. So 7 equals negative 1/3 times 12 plus b. 7 equals negative 4 plus b, so b is 11. So my first piece is y equals negative 1/3 x plus 11. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll write it here. All right, so h of x equals, there's two pieces. So piece 1, it's going to equal negative 1/3 x plus 11 when x is greater than or equal to 3. Now for piece 2, I'm going to take it and do it over here. So here's piece 2. So piece 2, now I have an open circle on the 3 and it's going left. So that means x is less than 3. But again, I'm going to follow the same approach. Get 2 points. So whether it's open or closed doesn't matter. But 3, 6 is a point and 0, 3 is a point. And I'm going to repeat what I did with piece 1. So m equals 3 minus 6, 0 minus 3. I get negative 3 over negative 3, which is 1. And then when I plug it in, I'm going to take this second point again. I have 3 equals 1 times 0 plus b. So that means b is 3. So I get y equals x plus 3 because you don't write the 1. So piece 2 would then be x plus 3 where x is less than 3. And this is what your h of x value would then be equal to. So you're going to use your knowledge from chapter 2 to create those equations. All right, for the last 2 parts, we're evaluating now. So again, you either look at the graph or you look at the 2 pieces that you work with here. So for h of 3, when does it equal 3? Well, we'd be looking at piece 1. And if it's saying we want h of 3, well, we would take the equation and sub 3 into it. And if we did that, we would end up with 10, which means h of 3 equals 10. And if you look on the graph, 310 is a point on the graph. Now for h of 11, same thing. We're still on piece number 1. We're doing h of 11, so we're going to sub that in. Plus 11. You're going to get negative 11/3 plus 11. If we get our common denominators here, 11 is 33 over 3, which gets us 22 over 3. So h over 11 gets us 22 over 3 for a final answer. That one's a little bit harder to read just because it's not exactly on a point. And you want